Okay, so this is kind of a crapshoot here, but I found a band from Sweden called Made in Sweden, and they're a 70s prog rock band. So I only listened to this one song, thought it was kind of cool, so figured I'd give it a shot.
I've heard the name at some point, but I don't know if I've ever heard it. Sounds interesting.
Yeah, no, I mean, it's prog rock in the 70s, so of course it's going to be interesting to us. But it's a Swedish band.
I like all three.
Yeah, there's some interesting vocal things going on, and it's fun. I think you'll get a kick out of it. And they seem to be pretty decent musicians, so let's give it a shot.
Jinx bought me a coat. Oh, snap, man, we're still saying the same thing. This is amazing. Carrots, pumpernickels, glow sticks, twins. No, dude.
Okay, here we go. This is Made in Sweden in 1976, a song called Our Man. Those eyes are scaring me, man. They're scaring me. Those eyes are scaring me.
Whose eyes?
That's the lyric. Pay attention.
Oh. I guess
those eyes are scaring me. I'm not going to hit that.
Yeah. No, that was good.
I love that. I mean, it's interesting because it was only a bass solo. The guitar wasn't really doing anything but that constant off time kind of strumming or picking. But the groove, I love that groove. It's just, it's a constant, and the bass, and I love it.
Yeah, I liked it. I did. They had a lot of good parts.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't always like the changes that they chose.
Well, you're an idiot.
No, I'm just being honest. No, because there was a lot that I liked, but it didn't. For me, it lacked a little bit of substance. But I liked the playing a lot. You know,
substance.
I was trying to. For me, it just.
What do you mean by that? Can you explain that?
I had a lot of cool ideas, and the way he was singing, he didn't have the greatest pitch in the world. It was a little off. So it was a little off, but like I was picturing in my mind, like watching Hocus Pocus for the first time, which I know is a high standard, but just seeing something like that from that time, I was really just like, okay. And it didn't knock me off my feet,
Okay.
But I liked it. I liked the vibe that they had. It was very cool. That was a haunting lyric, you know, the eyes, and it was cool. It was very cool. I still don't suspect. No, it's nothing negative. It's just
no. I don't. You said it's lacking substance, and I still don't understand what you mean by that.
No, just the song in general and the catchiness, and like I don't really remember it other than that line. I think.
Huh. Okay.
So yeah,
totally disagree.
I enjoyed it. It definitely kept my attention. The bass player, I suspect, and it's just a guess, that he's a guitarist turned bass player, and he had the knack for also getting that good, picking style as well, because he's a good, he's a natural playing bass, the way he's formed and everything. But the way, if you notice, he plays a lot of chords, and just the way his solos were, it was very sort of, it was almost like Dickie Betts-ish kind of stuff, and it was
that's
good.
Common in prog rock to play a bass like that.
Absolutely.
So I don't know that he's a former guitarist necessarily. I just think that's
my guess. I'm just saying that's my guess, and take a look if I'm right. Send it in the comments. But not a negative. I liked it. It was very cool. And that, like, for me, the song wasn't. For me, the song was going well, and I was just wanted to see where it was going to go. And then he started soloing, so then I was like, "Oh, all right, I'm in." And he was great. So his tone was a little distorted. It was like Lemmy-ish, but not as dirty.
Yeah.
So I enjoyed that.
I think you probably would have liked it even more had there been a guitar solo.
Maybe
it feels like it was right for that.
I still just thought it was like a cool, like, let's say if I was going to compare Allman Brothers, it was one of the B-sides that were cool, but I wanted to fast forward to get to Night Rider or whatever.
Yeah, so for me this is totally an A-side.
I liked it though. I did like.
I can't even compare it to Allman Brothers. There's nothing like it.
I'm just
at this moment I'd listen to this over Allman Brothers, but that it's a whole different genre, so it's hard to compare.
Choose whoever you want,
Yeah, but I freaking loved it. I love music that puts you in a groove, a repetitive groove in the background.
Yeah,
like just kind of. It's some people call it drone music. This isn't quite that.
With it.
But it's
mood
like
it's
the
mood
guitar.
Music.
Yeah,
mood music.
It's for me. It's jam out music. The guitar
that's
part,
mood music.
Yeah, the guitar part, just doing that, because if you listen to it, the guitar is literally doing the same thing over and over and over again in an off time to the song. So it's really cool. Dun, 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 dun,
well, jamming
dun,
to that,
dun, 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 and he never stops doing that until they do that run. And it just kind of puts you in this trance of, oh yeah, I can keep listening to this all day long.
Well, it's in the same family as making you want to pick up and pick your guitar up.
Yeah. Almost reminded me a little of, during the musical parts without the vocals, a little bit of Buckethead going on there. Even though Buckethead's a guitarist and there wasn't really a lot of guitar going here, but the groove of it just felt like that to me.
Right. I don't remember it enough to disagree. Or agree. But yeah, no, this was good. Definitely had a groove to it, and like you say, it's definitely good mood music.
Yeah.
Good. I said Allman Brothers just because it's a jam band feel to it. Yet it had that progressive, especially he was kind of getting that sort of Greg Lake-ish kind of singing, but yet with other inflections. So.
I liked the singer. Cool. I mean, yeah, he might have been slightly off in a couple notes here and there.
I'm just being,
but it's a live show. You got to keep in mind.
Simon Cowell.
No. He reminded me of Kenny Jones, actually. But anyway, I liked what he was doing. It's a live show, and they didn't seem to have any like reverb or anything on his vocals. It's very dry sound. So you can hear every little, warble and every little mistake. But I thought he did great. And I like what he was doing, following along the very jazzy.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
That's very cool.
No, he's definitely into it. And
I bet you the recorded version of this song is probably spot on,
I want to hear that. I do want to hear that, because then I'd get my second impression of it, because a lot of times I missed something.
Well, and that's the thing. When you start first with a live version of something, you never really know what you're going to get, because they have good and bad performances. Bands do. I just picked this one because the original one I had picked was very low resolution and looked like crap. And this one actually looked and sounded a lot better. So I chose this one, but I didn't listen to the recorded version. And I haven't listened beyond this song. So I'm really curious to hear more of Made in Sweden. Apparently they were big in the 70s.
This is how many years now? Is it 50? How many?
Yeah, from 1970.
So if it was, that's the problem. If it was now, I'd say, well, let's see how they are in a couple of years. That's the way I would say, it's good. You're getting there.
Yeah. So you still have a little negative there. You're not totally sold on it. I mean, as much as you say it's not negative. No, you're not.
I think they're the scraps of the time that you dug up in somebody's basement.
All right, now you're really being honest. Now you're being honest. You didn't really like it. I get it. Okay.
No,
that's your prerogative. I think
I
you're
liked
wrong.
my experience. It wasn't ABBA, is all I'm saying.
I find it better than ABBA, but okay.
Get out of here. You and your Ann Wilson. Get out of here.
Well, I don't know, but I, as a musician, appreciate it. I don't know where you're coming from.
I enjoyed the experience. I enjoyed it, really. They weren't bad.
Yeah, but they weren't good either. Yeah, I get it. Whatever.
It wasn't bad. Really.
Okay. If you guys liked it, hit like, hit subscribe.
Great bass player, though.
Awesome bass player. Hit this bell
guitar player, so
you get notified whenever we come out with new stuff that is good music, even if Doug hates it.
No, I didn't hate anything. Don't even. That's what's going to happen. They're going to pick just
I thought, put it this way. I thought, I'm picking a 70s prog rock. He's going to love this. Now I'm starting to think.
Before, I'll say it again. I wanted to love it. I really wanted to.
I'm starting to think that it has nothing to do with the time period or the era or the type of music. It's the fact that I chose it. And that's why you're not liking it.
Listen, we went up against Kent Nishimura playing disco. I mean, what are you going to follow up with this?
If I were to listen to, if I wanted to sit down right now and listen to something, I would choose this over Kent Nishimura, only because this is more interesting to me. It's a full band jamming as opposed to one amazing guy on guitar. Yeah, awesome to listen to, but I much prefer this.
You and your little world of fantasy. I'll put on Fleetwood Mac. Sue me.
Okay. Neither here nor there on that. But anyway, right. So like I said before, hit like, subscribe, whatever.
Passionate. You gotta love them. You gotta love them.
I'm passionate about good music, and it really irks me when people don't see it. Anyway,
got it there. You do get to.
Anyway, until next time.
Get off what?
Rock and roll. Ignore him. Right. Just listen to me.
No.
Okay, bye. Bye, everyone. We're logging off.
You can't have this in.
Bye.